I was the first person in my family to go to college. I was the second person in my family to graduate from high school. And I think a big event in my life was while I was in college, my parents went back to high school, and they graduated from adult school at Lincoln High School in Lincoln Heights, our old community. And I think that was a really important event for me, because I'd like to think that we had an impact on my mom and dad going back to school. But their graduation, I think, was really, really important symbolically for me and for, I think, our family. I had to make a decision in 1979. I had 3 institutions that I had got accepted. The first one was Stanford. And I went up to Stanford and I spent 3 days there. Met with my advisor, met with graduate students, talked to people in the program. But I left that something was missing, right? The second place was UCLA, where I'm at now. My meetings with other faculty just didn't click. But when I came onto campus one evening in Scripps, that's one of the halls in Scripps, and I walked into David Drew's class, I knew where I was gonna go. I knew I was gonna go to Claremont, and I knew David was gonna be my advisor. And that's when I made the decision. So what I tell students, I tell students all about fit. You gotta find the right fit. It's obviously your advisor. He or she is really important, but it's also your colleagues, your other graduate student colleagues. And that's where I'm saying that the San Diego folks were really amazing. The folks that came in my cohort were really, really amazing. But having that experience of colleagues in my cohort who are working professionals was really, really important. And being in this space, being in a classroom or classrooms or courses where our ideas were honored, were accepted, were engaged, were critiqued, that was really a good space to be. To receive this award from CGU, this Distinguished Alumni Award, it reflects a number of things. It reflects my family, it reflects my students, and it reflects my colleagues. I mean, these awards aren't only about individuals, they're about what our families, our colleagues, our cohorts bring to these awards. And I think for me, I've been really blessed with having a really supportive family, really supportive students, amazing students throughout my career. I've been in higher education now for 45 years, and I've had amazing students at every one of the segments of higher education that I've been in. And then my colleagues here at Claremont, my colleagues at UCLA, my colleagues at other institutions that I've been at have been really important to me. So awards for me are a reflection of all of these sort of supports that I've received over the years.